What's going on, everybody?
Hey, y'all.
We are back. Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Yeah. I'm your host, Intro Picks, and I'm always in the building.
And I'm Oxytocin, and it's always going down.
Yes, indeedy. Feed the needy.
Oh, Lord.
What's up, Toes?
Hey, Intro Picks, what's going on with you, man?
Ain't nothing. I'm back. I'm excited to be back.
You're always excited.
I'm always excited.
Fresh off the weekend.
Fresh off the weekend.
How was your weekend?
Oh, man. Well, I actually had a pretty slow weekend, actually. Now to think of it, no. Actually, this weekend was a little exciting.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I could say exciting, but it's a little drama in there.
Oh,
yeah.
We like drama. Like, okay. It depends on the drama, but
and we're gonna talk about this a little bit, because I was actually at a family's house, family member's house, and we were sitting drinking because I think Friday was actually a good day. I was off, and I actually saw a couple fighting outside in the street, like off some world star hip hop.
Like fist fight?
Almost, yeah.
Okay, now just for the sake of my brain and understanding this story, was it like a heterosexual? Was it a man and a female couple?
Yeah, it was
like
a man and a female fight.
I just needed to know
yes,
that. Okay.
Yes.
That's
and
so
actually,
good.
some of my family members got into it, tried to break it up, and things like that.
Yeah, that's good. Though.
Yeah, but my thing, there was
nothing. Go ahead.
Did I get into it?
No.
Oh, because my answer would have been no.
You gotta help.
Listen, here's my thing, Toast. Now, if a guy, I'm not gonna stand to see a guy beat up a woman.
Okay.
Clearly not.
That's
but
good.
the girl was actually bigger than the guy, and she was giving it to him. All right. But here's my thing. I done been through that in the past, and I guess this is a question we could open up to our viewers and our listeners: is that do you step in the middle of a relationship and they're fighting? They're going toe to toe. I mean, like, because most of the time the girl is gonna stay with the guy, regardless of whether you break it up right then and there.
That's
or
an
not.
assumption, but I don't think 9 times out of 10 the girl was.
I would
maybe
say 8
majority
times out
of
of
the time,
10.
Majority of the time. But when you say it's happened to you now, were you being physically assaulted by a female and you needed someone to step in, or were you making the decision whether to step in or not?
No, because you know what? These girls, sometimes they get with these guys, and a lot of times, from my experience, just going off of my experience,
Yeah.
they taunt guys. They like it. You know what I'm saying?
Some
And
girls
it's
do.
like, but then when you get in your ass beat right then and there, or one too many punches, you like, oh, the next man
wasn't
closest to
ready.
you, yeah, the next man closest, you want them to help. And you want them to step involved. But a part of it is kind of like, do you just mind your business? Or when you do step into play, you do all of this, breaking them up. You even fight the guy, and you still go back to him the next day.
All right, now let me tell you a situation about me. You know, so I was in a relationship, not in a relationship no more, thank goodness, but it did get physical.
Okay.
And it did get physical outside, and it did get physical on the street.
Okay.
I don't want to say too much, but, you know, it just really wasn't a good situation. Now, a lot of people walk by and nobody did anything, but one guy, he did stop. And mind you, his name was Ben. I don't know where Ben is, but Ben, wherever you are, like, God bless Ben, because Ben was like, I feel like he was my angel that night, because it got really, really crazy. And, you know, he came and I was like, leave me alone. It was just really bad, you know, crying, fighting, whatever. And he was like, look, I heard her tell you to leave her alone. He's like, I don't want no problems, man, but leave her alone. Mind you, somebody could have had a gun. Could have got killed. He really like put himself in a situation that could have been really dangerous.
It is dangerous.
But he did see that someone else needed help. You know
but
what
let
I
me
mean?
ask you this.
So,
okay, go ahead.
So I just want to say, like, to men like Ben, sometimes you do need to get involved. It looks a certain way from the outside, but if you see that someone needs your help and you feel like you can, you know, give that help, then go ahead and do it. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
That's true.
Not
and not every
everybody can
situation.
go in there and cool the situation off and just, you know, talk their way out of it. He was a really smooth guy.
Because a lot of times to break up that situation, you got to fight the guy or try to restrain him, because there's nothing that's keeping him from beating you up. But my question is, What happened after that? Did you stay with him? Did you work it out or what?
Oh, you know who I'm talking about. You know I left that. But I did go I did go through the process of, because something like that has never happened to me before.
Right.
So I did go through the process of feeling like, should I stay or should I go? Should I forgive? It was the first time, will it not happen again? But eventually I had to wisen up and realize this is not something that I ever expected to happen to me.
Right.
That is not where I needed or wanted or should have been. So I had to let that go.
And domestic violence is never a good thing. And I do understand that sometimes it's a hard thing to get out of.
Yeah.
But it puts the person that's watching in a certain type of position also, because you don't want to feel like you're trying to help, but it's pointless. Especially if you're still continuing to be with this person, if you still know this person, or if this is not the only time this has happened. Now this situation happened to be in the middle of the street. So, all the fellas got together and was trying to, the guy was drunk, but the whole point of the matter, drunk or not,
it's
know what
never
I'm saying?
Acceptable.
It's never acceptable. Even though she was beating his ass, in a sense.
Hold her back. No, but I think if you see two people engaging in a physical altercation, like, if you can, now, you know what you're willing to do, you know what you're able to do.
That's
if
true.
It's something that you can do, and 9 times out of 10, the type of people who stop a situation like that, they're not thinking about it. They're one of those just... They just take action. They see someone needs help and they help. So there's not even really a chance to think about it. Either you're built and you're that type of person or you're not.
Yeah.
So, me personally, at 5'2", the most that I would do is call 911. If I felt that I could physically try to stop it, then I would try. But for me, the best thing I could do is to call 911. And that's okay too. Okay too.
I also think I have to assess the situation. If I'm watching a situation or altercation go down, to me, the woman needs to be in distress. You have to actually be needing help. Like, I need someone to help me. You know what I'm saying? Not so much you going back and forth. You a punk ass nigga. You a bitch. Get off of me.
But that's the best time to stop it.
Well, but you're egging it on. You're egging it on. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's not where the guy is beating you up. Like, you are literally engaging in the altercation with the guy.
The verbal altercation.
Which
is going to lead to physical eventually.
Yeah.
That's why I said if you see a verbal altercation, I would definitely step in and be like, you guys need to cool it, just let it go, whatever. Because that's the best time to stop it.
But that's how it's getting too physical, because you are calling each other out of your name. You're going back and forth within the argument.
That's fine, but as long as it's verbal, you can still stop it from being physical.
Okay, so tell me who's wrong if a girl is sitting there calling their baby father or whatever, all types of punk bitches.
I'm sure he's cursing her too. I'm sure he's not just being
quiet.
But
you're the agitator.
You don't know. See, you assume.
But I'm going based off of this weekend. I'm going based off of this weekend.
You and you're assuming again. So I guess that particular girl was antagonizing him, is what you're saying.
I feel like it.
Okay, but regardless,
even though he was drunk,
regardless of what you say, it doesn't matter. You do not put your hands on someone.
If you can't take what
they're saying to you verbally, well, walk away. No one's holding you. No one's holding you there hostage. You don't have to stay.
But I'm just talking about me getting involved. I'm talking about me getting involved now.
Right,
because I got to leave my drink.
Going off, Big. You could be like, oh, shorty, chill. Try to calm down.
But here's the thing, too, Tosin. I don't want to get in the middle of somebody else's recklessness.
By all means, don't do anything you don't feel comfortable with.
It's not me feeling comfortable. It's the whole point. It's my moral duty and obligation.
So then, if it's your moral duty and obligation, but then you don't feel like it,
because there's a downside to it, because you know that you're going to be right back with that dude.
You don't know that. That's the thing. You don't know that. And currently speaking for my
situation, if that was the case, you would have called the police.
Maybe she couldn't call. And all the fighting and cursing and people being heated, I just don't see pulling out my phone and stopping my already aggressive behavior.
Yeah, no, I feel like soon as you get the damn chance, if you fight your boyfriend and he's that much of a threat, you can call the police.
No, if it's just a verbal altercation, I'm sorry. Like, what am I calling the police for at that point?
Turned physical. They were actually
okay. So when they're fighting, you're defending yourself. So at what point in time do you pull out your phone and call 911? Since you're saying they win.
After the first fight or the second fight, which one you want? Because there was a break.
There
was a break in between.
I wasn't there, but in my mind, from what you're telling me, okay, we're physically fighting.
I mean, from
let me get my phone and call 911.
We came out to them actually fighting in the middle of the street, and we broke them up.
So you didn't see the verbal altercation when you came out. There was already physical.
It was verbal and physical because they're still going at each other.
Wow.
I know, right? They're still going at each other as we're breaking them up.
But at the end of the day, I just feel like domestic violence is absolutely wrong. Shout out to Ben, 2012, College Park, who was my angel. He looked out for me. He really did. And I just want to say, wherever Ben is, I have a soft spot for Ben. Because he held me down. He didn't have to think about it.
You better
Ben
Facebook
didn't have
Ben.
to think about it. Ben was like, I'm saving that beautiful chocolate thing from this nonsense.
Did you get Ben's number?
No,
I know you did.
You know what I did? I gave Ben a hug and I told him God bless him and I said thank you.
I do believe if you see a woman and there's a guy that is literally assaulting a woman, as a man, you should step in.
Yeah,
I do believe that. I believe that if it's a couple that you can clearly see that this is something they do all the time, and even if you step in, sometimes you just have to mind your business because at the end of the day, you just don't ever know. I'm not getting shot because I'm breaking you up with you and your dude.
There's definitely a way.
And you still gonna be with him. I don't know you.
Sometimes you can tell if you're gonna get shot.
Yeah,
if you feel like your life is in danger, just call 911, drop a location, and just save yourself. I'm not saying risk yourself for anyone else, no.
Well, that was my weekend, a little Jerry Springer-ish, little Jerry weekend.
That's a lot.
They made me leave my drink. And I don't be leaving my drink.
You had to leave the Strong Island?
I had to leave the Strong Island.
Oh, that's good, though. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. That's good.
I know. I'm making steps, ain't I? When duty calls,
you got to put down the Strong Island. Man.
Yeah. Yes, indeedy. Well, what about you, Toast? How was your weekend?
My weekend was great. I was actually on vacation from the day job, so that was cool.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. Minus one little spackle, but
What's the little spackle?
What's the little spackle?
What's the little six pack?
Okay, so let me tell you this. If you're on vacation from your job, right?
Okay.
Do you think it's appropriate for like your boss or a coworker or someone to just hit you up about work stuff while you're off?
Why do they have access to hit you up?
Well, at your job, don't you all have each other's phone numbers? I guess for emergency contact or anything, like everyone's phone number is available.
And guess what I'm gonna do?
What?
Voicemail. Anything that looks familiar from work.
But you didn't know it was from work. Let's say like the number's not saved.
Okay.
Well, you kind of knew.
I don't answer unknown numbers either. It might be a bill collector.
It was a text message. But I'm just saying, do you think?
A text message.
Do you think it's cool, or you think it's like, nah, you don't disturb someone when they're on their vacation?
No, you don't disturb somebody. It really depends on what it is. Sometimes people don't really mean to have to disturb you on your vacation. It's maybe something that they really need. Sometimes it may be your fault that they can't find something that they need and been looking for. Like,
no, but I wouldn't say it was my fault. I just I don't know, like my vacation 50%. Was great, but that was just kind of like the only damper. Like, dang, I was getting hit up about work stuff, but it's cool though.
Throughout your whole vacation?
Not throughout the whole vacation, but it was just more than one about the same situation.
You need to turn your phone off on vacation.
That's what I'm gonna do. Turn your phone
Next vacation time, turn that phone off.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Go somewhere where we don't get service. Go international.
That's what I was trying to do, but plans didn't work out. So
what did you do for vacation?
I was just here chilling. Accent.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Did you do anything? You ain't go to no spa, no nothing, no.
I don't do the spa. No. But I went to like little fun things. I went to the Max Brenner chocolate bar in Bethesda. So if you really like chocolate, that is the place to go. You can do fondue with the chocolate. They give you marshmallows, strawberries, bananas, cookies. It was really good. Really good. They do everything chocolate. So I mean, it was. And
good. What's it called?
Max Brenner chocolate bar in Bethesda,
You better promote
that.
Really
good. It was really good. I had a good time. I went to Climb Zone too. Matter of fact, you should take baby girl to Climb Zone. If no one knows about Climb Zone, take your kids to Climb Zone.
It's like rock climbing.
Yeah, but it's an indoor rock climbing facility. They have over 75 walls, and it's just like adults can climb and children can climb. And it's just really fun. A nice little exercise too.
Yeah, I might
Yeah,
have to do
I enjoy
that.
myself too.
You
I ain't
better-
get up one wall. I ain't get to the top of
Well,
one
that
wall.
wasn't worth it. They got a
But it was
Groupon.
fun.
Look, they got a Groupon. They got a
It's
Groupon.
only $25. It's $25 per
Okay,
person.
yeah,
So
we
that's
gonna
not
have to
bad.
check that out.
If you got
Yeah.
a lot of kids, you may need to have somebody sponsor a few. But if you got like 1 or 2 kids, $25 a person is not bad.
Y'all let us know if you ever been to Clown Zone. Leave
It was
in the comments. Let
fun.
us know.
I need
I'll
to go
check it
back. I'm
out.
trying to make it to the top of at least one wall. Please, man.
I know that's right. Well, you might fall. Did you fall?
You know you on the harness.
Oh
so
yeah,
like,
they give you
it
the
catches
harness.
you.
But you can still fall. I mean, you can still.
I wanted, like in my mind, I wanted to like get to the top of the wall and do some like WWE type flip and just
Oh,
have
hell
fun.
no.
But I couldn't do that.
Oh hell no.
Speaking of the WWE, I want to give a shout out to Roman Reigns.
Oh Lord, you
that
was watching
fine
WrestleMania.
Samoan that's related to The Rock won WrestleMania.
Related how?
He's his cousin.
Third cousin.
Well, all them Samoans that are in wrestling, honestly, is related. You got The Rock is related to Roman Reigns, related to the Usos,
He
related
ain't
to
no
Rikishi.
Rock,
Like
though.
all of them are like family. So
He
they all
not The
flow in
Rock,
that
though.
Samoan blood.
He not
But
The
I mean,
Rock,
he's so
though.
fine. I'm so excited for him. He's just paying his dues. I'm so happy when somebody who's been paying their dues finally gets their big break. It's like, oh,
It's all a setup. Anyway,
so what? It doesn't matter.
I know.
He's at the
Okay.
top of the roster.
Let me
okay?
not spoil it.
He done got
But I
injured
do like.
and everything. Let him have his moment.
Well, I used to like wrestling like hard. I used to be a big wrestling fan, like for real. Like
What
SmackDown.
happened to you?
I grew the hell up.
Okay, I still like wrestling and I'm grown. More growner than you. More growner
By some months, okay. But no, I used to like wrestling. Well, didn't the Undertaker fight Shane McMahon?
What are you talking about? How long ago was that?
I thought that happened in WrestleMania.
Oh, I was
Did you watch the whole thing, or did you watch what you wanted to watch?
you only
You
watch
ain't
the
no
main event.
WrestleMania fan. Let me tell you that.
I'm a wrestler fan. I can tell you all the wrestlers I like, but I don't be watching.
Talk about how
all
long
of them.
that happened.
I got things to do. I
WrestleMania.
had to get ready to get back to work, so I couldn't be all.
You know what?
Man.
You know who needs some wrestling moves?
Who?
Travis Scott.
Let me tell you, that video was disturbingly funny. I mean, Beyonce fell and she got up. Beyonce was
Everybody
super,
ain't Beyonce.
clearly, because he was crying like he needed his mommy. He needed a Band-Aid.
No.
He needed to go to the school nurse. He was pulled up. And he didn't even really fall.
He reminded me of David Ruffin and the Temptations. Like he was still he was gonna get that song out, though, but broken leg and everything. He was like, just take me back.
Hold on, did he break his leg though?
I don't know if he broke
Oh,
his leg
okay.
or
He was
not.
just figuring.
But they was trying to carry him up like goddamn.
He needed all the help.
But when you fall off a stage, it is no joke.
I feel you.
We gotta blame the production. Is he gonna sue? He needs to sue.
I don't know. He just need to watch his step. They gonna tell him he was too high or something.
Everybody fell. Iggy fell before. Michelle Williams fell before.
That was the little
that
106
was
and pop
funny.
slip.
They kept on going. They said, stay on
as long
routine.
as you get back up though. Like I don't got a problem with you falling. You gotta get back up.
I mean, yeah. You
I
do
mean,
have to get-
he
sometimes
got-
you can't get back up.
You gotta get back up.
Sometimes you got to get carried out.
You gotta get back
At
up.
least get back on the stage.
You gotta get back up.
Because I paid $79.99.
You gotta get back up. You got $79.99.
I mean, I did.
That's a lot for a ticket. I'm gonna be filing bankruptcy or something for real because that's a lot for a
Like
ticket.
Gina
Oh, why you gotta laugh?
and Martin. I call him Martin because his name Dwayne Martin. Gina and Martin for real.
No, that's Tisha Campbell and Dwayne Martin. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, but that's like really, I don't know. Because sometimes these celebrities, they file bankruptcy, but it's like a gimmick just so they won't have to pay stuff. It's not like they're really going through hardship. But I don't know. And if they're really going through hardship, I just feel, we've all been there. I know your light bill, somebody's light bill probably like $50 and they can't make that. But that's equivalent to their $15
No,
million.
$50. Not equivalent to bankruptcy, okay?
No, because they're saying that they owe $15 million.
No, what I think happened, because Tisha, she tweeted out, she said some movie that they was working on.
Yeah.
The banks wouldn't apparently it was a flop, or maybe it didn't come out.
Okay.
And the banks wouldn't settle, so pretty much they had to file bankruptcy, or unless they was gonna get sued. Maybe I'm assuming.
Wow. It looks like they owe $43,000 on a 42-month lease for a 2016 Range Rover, $17,000 on the 2016 Jeep Wrangler, $67,000 on their 2014 Range Rover. Okay, so that's 3 cars right there between 2 people. Yes, they owe.
Was financing
they also
owe
$39,000 to American Express. Man, this is just
celebrities and regular people. They got bills just like us. But why do you have to have 3 cars and none of them are paid for?
I'm saying I only need 2.
Yeah, but you know they not big. I mean, they're not really
it looks
big,
like they're
big
saying
stars.
here. I'm reading that their joint monthly income is like about $7,655. But their monthly expenses is like $16,953. So that's like upside down.
I do not believe they only making $7,000.
That's all they reporting.
I know, right?
They're like, we gotta let Uncle Sam
I
know.
We gotta make this bankruptcy believable.
They got the offshore accounts.
They was like, pay me in cash. put this in the children's account. I don't know.
Do they have children? I don't know.
No, do they? I don't think so.
No.
I don't know.
We should know.
You know, put it in Pam's account. It's probably in Pam's account. Pam, hold this little change.
Real quick.
But no, these celebrities, they're just like regular people. Like
they are.
You know, I don't know if they're making a whole lot of money because what song did Tisha Campbell just come out with?
Oh, I
Slutty
watched that
Chick
video.
or something like that.
I saw the
Fuck
video. I did
these
see
bitches and hoes.
the video one
know.
time. Something about she's a something bee. I was like, what?
Oh, lazy bitch.
Yeah.
No wonder why you lazy bitch, because you're fucking going bankrupt.
You know what? That
we
was
gonna
really
need
funny.
her. Yeah, we gonna need her not to be lazy this time around.
That was really funny. I mean, bam. That was funny. I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay.
we gonna need Tisha. We gonna need you not to be a lazy bitch this time.
No, girl.
All right.
Get it together.
We gonna need you and Dwayne to get it together.
To just stop living outside your means. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard.
Like, it's not how much you make, it's how much you spend.
But
they
gotta
have to cut their coats according to their size. Simple. I know you in Hollywood and you trying to stunt, but this is where stunting gets you.
But broke people can't even live according to their means, toes.
But they should.
It's hard.
But it can be done. It can be done. Just because it's hard does not mean it cannot be done.
It's going to be done with oodles and noodles and heart disease and diabetes.
Hey, ramen. No.
Don't shout out ramen.
No, people just stuck on material things. I think if we just were not so obsessed over material things. Man.
Well, if they didn't pay $62,000 for
they got 3 cars.
What was it, Jeep Cherokee? What'd they get?
Man.
But
I hope it all works out. I really hope it works out for them. I do.
Well, they filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah, but they may end up still having to pay. Just because you filed for bankruptcy, especially when the bankruptcy laws changed a few years ago. I don't know if it was like 2004 or whatever. They switched that stuff around, so who knows?
Now, they say, obviously bankruptcy sometimes gets a bad rep, but they say when you have money, it's called reorganization because you are really just trying to switch some stuff around and help pay these lenders. I mean, Toni Braxton filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah, but she did it before the laws changed, so she's probably good on her bankruptcy.
And if you're making money, does bankruptcy really count? Because it really only cancels out your debt for 7 years, and then you... I need to do some research on this bankruptcy law.
Me too. let me know.
I got a car note and some update that I need to... He
don't want to pay it anymore. He does not want to pay it anymore.
Let me go to bankruptcy court. I could not pass go and collect my $200 for a few rounds.
I can't with you. I cannot with you.
Maybe we need to do that. I don't know. But I highly think that they're broke. I'm pretty sure she's still getting... I'm pretty sure Tisha Campbell still gets some checks. Some Martin checks.
Yeah, I think the residual should be rolling on in.
Mm-hmm. Well, if she don't, she could always sign up for a boxing match. Maybe she could battle Adrien Broner because he calling everybody out these days.
Adrien.
The problem, literally. I can't stand Adrien Broner.
Why?
Because
what?
I just can't stand an arrogant motherfucker. I just can't.
Do you like Floyd?
I mean, sometimes depend on it. But you know what? Here's the difference with Floyd.
Okay.
he really do back his stuff up. Like his stuff be truth. He a little bit boastful, but he don't be lying. Like it's not like you arrogant and you don't be like you really don't be lying. Like you really are one of the best.
So what
like,
did Adrien lie about?
It's not that he lies about it. It's that he stretches.
He doing too
everything.
much.
He just do too much.
He
overflexing.
He got to underflex a little bit.
He flexing with not that many biceps.
I'll tell you this. Well, Mayweather not fighting nobody. His money is too long. He do not need to ruin his little reputation. He's not fighting anybody.
I mean, every time he fights somebody, it's a lot on the line because
he has a lot
he's
to
undefeated. And soon as he gets defeated, all of it goes down the drain. So it's either you can retire 49-0. He might go 50-0, but he's getting old. You know, so it's like at this point in time, it's like for what? You got to train for months and months and months and do it. But one thing I didn't like about Adrien Broner, which he's been in his feelings because Floyd Mayweather's been talking. He hasn't been talking shit. I mean, to Adrien Broner, he thinks Floyd's been talking shit, but Floyd's been just telling the truth, you know. And Adrien Broner, which I met him about a couple years ago at a club, and one thing I don't like about him is this. Like, I don't know if you've seen the video with where he threw the money up in Walmart, talking about I don't need no change. Yeah.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. I know everybody wrong.
No, there's something wrong with that. You standing in line with everybody else, and then they hand you you buy something, they hand you the change, and you throw the change up.
It was a little bit of money. I thought he was throwing stacks in Walmart.
No, he just was like, I'm Adrien Broner, I don't need no change, and threw it up. Like it's kind of rude. Yeah, it's real rude. And the thing about it is, he kind of when Adrien Broner made his video, he kind of compared it to. I mean, Floyd in the past, he's burned money. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
But at the same time, it's like I feel like you were trying to be a mini Floyd, and now Floyd is kind of like, I really just don't rock with you, son.
Wow.
You know, and he in his feelings, and he tried to call Floyd out, but AB, you're not gonna get that fight, son.
No, he's not.
You're not gonna get that fight. But you reaching. And Floyd said, after he won this fight, Floyd said, "Oh, it was April Fool's, wasn't it?"
Fight who? That's one of the things he like.
That was the biggest joke of the night.
Fight who? Nah, you ain't fighting me, cuz.
Your checks, your money, you can't even. He's like, you can't even pack out a stadium. You still doing arenas. And I mean, it's true. You still doing arenas, son.
In that type of industry, I guess the proof is in the money you bring in, and he's not touching Floyd. So, and then he has like a lot of odd jobs. I think they said he's a promoter, then he's a boxer, then he's a rapper. Like, is he all those things?
I mean, he tried to do his rapping thing. He did have a little sex tape. He did. He did try to do his little promotion thing. He dibbles and dabbles. He drinks a lot. He parties a lot.
The master of none.
He's young.
How old is he? He looks old.
He's young. I mean, he looks old now. But, I mean.
Okay.
But he built his career off of saying arrogant things like Floyd Mayweather. And there can only be one Floyd Mayweather.
True. I agree with that.
There can only be one at this point in time.
I agree with that.
You know, and I don't think Floyd is a little cocky. He's a little arrogant, but at the same time, he does back his shit up with facts.
That's true. I guess you can talk it as long as you can back it up, right?
As long as you can back it up.
Word.
Don't talk shit.
Nope.
Unless you can back it up.
Yeah, if you can't back it up.
Unless you can back it up.
Gotta back it up. Gotta back it up, huh?
Let me ask you this. Oh, go ahead.
Why do we always do
I know.
No,
right?
seriously though. Friend zone. Have you ever been in a friend zone?
I think every guy's been in the friend zone.
Have you successfully made it out of the friend zone?
I think every guy has eventually made it out of the friend zone.
So tell me, how'd you swerve on out of the friend zone?
Well,
I'm listening.
I'm not a pro in this, you know what I'm saying? I'll never be getting in the friend zone. Once I'm in there, you know what I'm saying? I just go ahead and do what I gotta do, and I gotta get out.
Okay.
No, but if you're in the friend zone, I mean, if you're single, you really just have to make that connection. Like, for real. Like, you got to make it known that you might not never get out of the friend zone. But if you stay around long enough and you actually make it known that, listen, I'm about you, I'm trying to get at you, eventually you'll make your way in. Because if you're a friend, obviously she might trust you. And, it may go there. Some girls may just see you just as friends. And it might not ever go there, and that's cool. But at the same time, to really get up out that friend zone, I think you really have to have genuine feelings for that girl. You can't just do it just to hit.
How did you get out the friend zone? What did you do?
That was so long ago. The rules done changed. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you just have to be, interested in that girl. Like, you have to be interested. Sometimes, you gotta have something there.
Okay. So
how do you let somebody in out of the friend zone? I mean, you're a girl, so how do you let as a guy who is a friend? How do you migrate them over and say, how does one get into the boyfriend zone?
If you're in the friend zone with me personally, then you'll always remain in the friend zone. I don't.
But how is that true when saying that all relationships that started off with you never started off with being friends?
No, it will always start off
as a one night stand.
Not a one night stand, but that mutual interest. Like, we're both attracted and interested into each other. We're not trying to be friends. We want,
So you don't ever start off as. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, the friendship is developed, but like, they're not like my friend, my homie. We're kicking it. We're watching movies. We do this together, that together, and then we have a relationship. It's never been like one of those type things for me.
Well, I can tell you, for me, I've had friends where you may go through, let's say you go through a breakup, or you go through, especially like a breakup. That's when you really get out the friend zone with some people, because there's some girls that be waiting for you to go through your little breakup. And, once you go through it, they right there to tell you, like, yo, man, when I need you.
Have you ever been out and a girl came to you and approached you, though? Like, yo, excuse me, I think you're attractive. I just really want to get to know you. Can we kick it?
Yes.
How did you feel about that?
It's been ugly girls, though.
Oh, my God.
It's been girls I ain't want.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, well, thank you. You're so sweet.
Goodness. So do you think that's only an ugly girl move? Or?
No. It's that. I'm lying. That hasn't only been ugly girls.
Don't be lying.
No,
we need you to tell the truth.
I mean, it's been about 80%.
We ain't asked you to gauge. You should have just been like, yeah.
No. There are some girls that you just have a mutual connection with. So I wouldn't say they just boldly come up to you and be like, yeah. Most of the time it's girls that do like you, and they want you to make them their girlfriend in like 2 days. Like, that's the crazy one that you gotta.
Whoa, 2
like,
days though.
I just met you.
That's pretty quick though.
You gonna make me. You gonna be my man? I'll be like, I just met you. We got time. Yo, like, come on. Like,
what?
Really?
Are you serious? Or is that a joke?
Yeah.
2 days?
Yeah.
What is the soonest you've ever made someone your boyfriend? Your girlfriend? I was gonna say boyfriend or girlfriend, but I'm talking to you, so I'm sorry, girlfriend.
So what? I had to think.
What is the soonest, or how long is the soonest you've ever made someone your boyfriend or girlfriend? So are you dating her for like 2 days and she's your girlfriend, or is it like 3 months? Is there like a rule, like she can't be my girl until when?
No, for me, if I am dating a girl, I know whether you're gonna be my girlfriend or not.
Woo! How soon?
Sometimes as soon as I meet you, as soon as I know you, I know you might not be my girl right then and there, but if I have my heart set, like I'm digging you that much, and I'm like, yo, you're gonna be my girl. You're gonna be my girl, and that's it. And every person that I said you're gonna be my girl, they were my girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that about anybody that I know. Gosh, I need to meet new people. Any guys, all the homies are just like,
because we gonna find you a man in 2016. Let me pull up my damn Tinder.
How about I
meet black people
walking
online?
up to dudes like, hey, how you doing? I think you're attractive.
I don't think you should do that.
They're
gonna be like, this thought came up to me today.
No, but I know some girls who've done it and it's like really worked for them though. But I'm just like, I can't.
I think it is. I think it is attractive when a girl is a little bit aggressive, because it makes it be like, wow, like you really digging me, and it's like, because men are gonna go, they're gonna go for it. So I mean, I think it's cool, but you have to have a certain type of class with it though. So, you can't just be like, I'm trying to have sex with you.
Well, that's not the point. I don't think they're walking up to him saying, I'm trying to have sex with you, but they're probably saying, let's kick it and see if we like vibe or not.
Yeah, but I'm saying the demeanor can't come off like I'm trying to have sex with you, because guys, we're gonna think, oh, you coming on to me, you must like me enough to have sex with me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to come across like, yo, like, okay.
Well, I guess so everybody out there who's like that, don't come across like you want to have sex. But for me personally, I'm not going to be coming across like, oh, I'm going to have sex.
Nah, just start up a conversation.
No, what if I don't feel like talking? I just want to know.
Well, then you don't feel like meeting this nigga either.
I never feel like talking.
Stay your ass in the friend zone. Actually, stay your ass in the end zone. If you don't want to have
No. Moosey.
Crucial.
Just try that out. I don't know.
I mean,
to see like how
if you like a guy, you don't
social experiment.
Oh, you in these social experiments.
I love social experiments. No, but go ahead.
No, but what you should do is eye contact is always a great way.
But what
you
if
don't
I
even
got
have
pink
to say.
eye?
I don't know. Look with the other eye. I don't know. Give us hand signals. Do some sign language shit. I don't know. Kick them 3 times. I don't know. Kick your heels up. I don't know. Look, but eye contact is always great. That is always great. If a girl is looking at you, staring at you for a little bit, eye contact is always a great medium to, say, listen, I'm interested. I always say that's good. If you're a girl and you're trying to, and you have your eyes set on a guy, that's always good. Guys, we know when girls, y'all just can't help it, and y'all like.
They know when you're desperado.
Yeah,
they do. So don't be desperado.
Yeah. Don't be desperado. Or just chill.
Yeah, just be you, girl. Yeah. Laugh, smile. Yeah, come on.
You
over.
talking to your inner. Just be you, girl. Just be you, Toast. Toast 2016, baby.
Like, seriously, I'm good. I'll probably be single until like 2018 for sure. 2018 for
this
sure.
Conversation getting me hot, Toast.
His head is sweating. Your head. I don't know why you sweating like that.
I don't know if it's the Long Island or
it gotta
this conversation.
Be no one should be sweating like that unless they're working out, like legit. Or maybe you're having a hot flash.
Yeah, my menopausal cycle is coming on.
I'm getting too over. Real quick.
I'm getting too over this.
Get that man a fan.
Have you tried online dating? Why you don't do online dating?
No. Like, I've had people create profiles for me, but I'm just not an online dater. Like, dude, I really don't. Okay, let me try to make this sound as decent as possible. In my mind, I would like to date, but I just don't physically have the time for it. You know what I mean? Okay. Like, that's just what it is. Like, oh, that would be nice, but nobody got time for that.
You got
like,
time to date.
I know, but that's how I think about it. I be busy. Like, I just want, not that I literally want to just jump from, skip the process. But
let me ask you this.
The process is just too much.
How do you date when you have your daughter? When is it appropriate for you to introduce a guy to your daughter?
If I'm serious about him, then he'll meet my daughter, but that'll be like way.
Because Steve Harvey says that I'm gonna go to Steve Harvey. That sometimes you should meet your guy. If you really like this guy, he should meet your daughter as soon as possible.
Stupid.
Why?
Stupid.
Because
so what if I really like him after 3 days?
I mean, not after 3 days, but like after like 3 months. Because changes the relationship after you're dating someone for a long period of time and then you throw your child in the mix.
That's fine, but it just depends on the conversation of the relationship. Now, if me and this person have talked and we're seriously courting and we're seriously dating and getting to know each other and we both have the end goal, the same purpose, and maybe, but just to be dating you, like if I'm just dating you, you're not meeting my my child, you probably won't even know if I have a child because I've dated people and I didn't tell them I had a kid.
Now, so what if the guy, you really like this guy, but he doesn't take to your child just like you feel it should be?
He got to go.
He got to go.
Yeah, no exceptions.
Even
for
if
my
you
baby.
like him?
I don't give a damn.
How much you like him?
No, my baby come first. You always come first. If you can't get with it, and it's a problem with y'all, I can't rock with it.
You can get with this. You can get with that.
What?
Hey.
Can't rock with it. My
Okay.
baby.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So you saying after a little bit of time, then you'll slowly.
Yeah, but I
introduce.
have to really be digging you like on some neo soul love music type stuff to introduce you to my kids.
So how do you deal with a breakup? When you and your child grow to love this person and you're no longer with
you
them.
have to talk about it and you move on. That's it. Yeah, you talk about
And what if
everything.
your child is
their
attached?
feelings.
Get attached.
You have to let them know that in life you're going to get attached to people and sometimes they're going to have to go. Sometimes it's not just them physically leaving, but sometimes they're going to die. So you're going to have to, I mean, I'm just
not
saying.
die.
But I'm just saying.
But they didn't die.
Yeah, okay, I get that, but you're going to lose people all along the way. You're going to have
Okay.
someone who's your best friend now. They're not going to be your best friend anymore.
Later.
You're going to be cool with people. People going to fall out. That's just life. You just got to learn to just take the positive, learn from what you're supposed to learn from them, and keep it moving. Boom.
Okay, so you expect your child to get over this
But that's why you
relationship.
talk about it.
Okay, do you tell
And-
them why? Do you give them the reason why?
No, what if they was cheating on you? You don't tell them why. That's just too much. You just talk to them about their feelings about it and help them process how they feel. That's what the conversation is to basically be about. Let them get it out, process how they feel about it, and then you guys work towards moving on. Oh, I know you miss such and such, because it's not going to be around anymore, blah, 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 blah.
Now, what if this was like your child's only type of, I guess, male role model or father figure?
Same thing.
My bad. Sneeze or
You
die.
got to hold your sneeze in. Don't be
They ain't
sneezing
hear
over
that.
here.
They ain't hear that. I think I got to sneeze again.
Bless you. Ew, I've seen all the germs fly. You contagious.
I'm contagious.
No,
That's
absolutely
not how it
not.
goes.
Absolutely
Where is
not.
Mr. Biggs?
I don't know. Mr. Biggs is tight though. Mr. Biggs
Yo,
is tight.
Mr. Biggs, where is Mr.
I was
Biggs
watching that
at?
Mr. Biggs, R. Kelly, and Shantae video the other day.
Where is Mr. Biggs? We gotta find
Oh,
Mr. Biggs and
yes,
bring him back.
yes.
We gotta bring him back. I hope he ain't died nowhere.
No, I don't think he's dead. I think we didn't know if he's
The
dead or not.
Ozzy Brothers was my stuff
What?
back in the day. Oh, the Mr.
Back
Biggs
in
and
what
R.
day?
Kelly?
Oh yeah, I was watching that video the other
Don't
day.
act like I don't got a back in the day. I have a back in the day. Yes, I do. Well, Toes,
What?
we about to get up out of here.
Let's do that.
You know what? You know, I really enjoyed Boomy when she came through last podcast.
I did too.
Shout out to her, cause
Shout out to Amazon and Defense.
Didn't she have a product expo or something? I saw on your Instagram. Didn't she have a bunch of things?
Yeah, she did.
What did she have?
As far as products, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, tell me a little bit.
pepper sprays, keychain alarms. Oh, she had everything. Goodness. My favorite thing though that she had was the hidden safes and stuff. Like you can, well, maybe I shouldn't be saying that on here.
No, she had the little. I saw the little things that you hold in your fist. It was kind of like a little Pokemon.
The Kubaton, yeah, those are dope.
And then who you
Mess with me
supposed
if
to
you want
shank
to.
with that?
Whoever overstepping their boundaries, man. Whoever. Grandma, child, I don't care who it
Co-workers.
is. You grabbing me? You getting Kubaton.
Co-workers that hit you up on vacation.
You were crazy. No. Shout out to my coworker. She's sweet though. I was just a little blown, but she's sweet though.
She gonna listen to this podcast.
She's still
and
gonna
write
love
you an
me. Be
email.
cool. She's still gonna love me. Everybody love me. Everybody love me. Everybody love me. Everybody love me.
Well, Toes, we learned a lot about you this
We learned about you
podcast.
too. Don't let your man be beating you around intro pics because he is not
he
there
ain't
to
gonna help you.
Nope.
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 Nope. You
Nope.
better carry you some
He
Aflac.
He
I
gonna
don't know.
look at y'all fighting, sit down, think about it, surf through his moral compass of whether.
Well, maybe I need to get a damn stun gun or some pepper spray.
You need
just in
to.
case.
You need
You know what
to.
I'm saying? Just to quiet stuff down in
You
the
need
neighborhood.
to make sure you're safe.
Make sure make sure she's safe. 'Cause that's about it. You know.
You got to.
We learned Turson ain't letting nobody out of the friend zone, so you better hit her on Tinder.
No, shout out to all the homies are homies. Like, you got to be careful these days when people say, oh, that's my friend, but they have not been acting like friends. Like, anyone who's my friend is my friend. The homie is the homie. No
sometimes
boundaries
friends are
crossed.
just friends.
No,
you know what I'm
sometimes
saying?
it's not.
No. Sometimes friends are just friends, and then sometimes sometimes you're friends with somebody just to be more than friends, but you're just friends with them.
Listen,
because
my friends are strictly friends in every sense of the word.
Okay.
No hanky panky. No hanky panky.
No stanky panky.
No hanky. Ain't no stanky. No hanky panky.
No, that's from Soul Play.
So I can't even remember that movie. I saw like once.
Oh my gosh, I say that all the time.
We also learned that intro pitch about to get him a stun gun so he can help the ladies in battle.
Yeah, sometimes.
We learned he sweats like he exercising.
Oh, every time we talk about, every time I drink the Long Island.
You are, he is fanning himself right now. Like,
because I'm hot.
Can I put your forehead on Snapchat?
You could, maybe.
I'm about to put
No,
that
you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't.
You got me on Snapchat.
I did. We'll out of here, y'all.
Yes, we are out.
It's another episode of Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Y'all make sure y'all come to our event April 30th.
Yes.
I said August on the last podcast. My
you
bad.
know what? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Don't want to give y'all the wrong date.
Pretty much.
It's April 30th.
Yes, it is.
Adams
y'all.
Morgan.
Yes, it is, y'all.
Drinks and Conversation.
Yes, y'all.
So we're going to see y'all there. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We about to be out.
Deuces.
Millie Rock.
On any block of Millie. Oh, you know what? I forgot to get you.
For what?
Calling me, talking about some wagwan. Ain't that what y'all say? Boy, I'm not Jamaican. I'm not Jamaican.
It's all
No, I'm not Jamaican. Wagwan.
It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing.
It is not the
It's
same
all
thing.
Caribbean out there
I'm
somewhere.
not Caribbean at all.
Anything out the United States is all the same
No,
thing.
see, that's why that forehead is shining even more. My goodness. I'm
That's some
gonna
ignorant shit.
need you to get my culture right, okay? Okay, I'm gonna need you to get me
We
on my
got your culture
continent.
right. We
I
got
need
your
you.
culture right. Right now, you
No.
American.
No. Well, I'm American, Nigerian American to be exact.
You better
Yeah,
get
you're
your
right.
French fries and hamburger on.
I don't know, French fries and hamburger.
That ain't even American.
It is. You gotta
Millie
get you
Rock.
some Dunkin' Donuts.
Hey,
America runs on Dunkin', right?
Hell no, they going out of business. America
you
runs on
serious?
going out of business.
Dunkin' Donuts is going out of business?
I think so. I don't know.
Don't see, that's your assuming. That's what I be talking about. You cannot be assuming stuff
America
like that.
runs on Long Island iced tea.
No, America doesn't run on Long Island iced tea. Please, America, don't run on that.
That's the fuel. That's the fuel behind the fire.
With you. I cannot with you.
Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
And we are out.
Yeah.
Hey.